Hey kids, it's Jurassic James, and on this Jurassic James Explains, we're doing something different. We're going to do an unboxing of the Jurassic World Jeep. Uh, Basically, the movie's coming out next month, and I wanted to go. I got this at a Misfit Toys, so here we are. So first and foremost, I want to point out that many of you I know were born in this century, the 2000s, but for those of us born in the last century, when Jurassic Park first came out, I can't explain to you how cool it was, the movie. What I'm saying is, before the 90s, dinosaur movies were two things. Either A, they were cartoons, animation, Land Before Time and such, or B, they were like monster movies. And people will go off to an island or the Antarctic or space or whatever, and they'd find dinosaurs still living. They'd explain it somehow. Jurassic Park was different because you just made dinosaurs. But I want you to understand how it was so unique and different in that even the vehicles in the movie had these awesome gnarly paint jobs. Like, yeah, Jeep Wranglers are well known; they're everywhere. People use them, but to see them paint the way they did, the Explorer, that kind of stood out. So for me, this is kind of like a really cool thing for my like nostalgia childhood thing. So first and foremost, I want to point out that this one is from part 5 of the series, part 3 of the world portion. Part 2 of the world portion. So basically, it's a Jeep Wrangler, and it's a rescue with a rescue net. So if you remember in part 2 of Jurassic World, the volcano's erupting. Who knew that would happen on a shield volcano? So the idea here is that the volcano's erupting, even though it didn't explode that way. Anyway, honestly, we're not doing geology now. We're doing this. The point is, looking at this, like it's I must first point out that this is the third, if I remember correctly, Jeep in this series. And again, they're just remakes, right? So the first one is this one here, which I have Grant and Thaler and Malcolm and Hammond together, not quite copying the movie because he was in his own Jeep. But this Jeep, I mean, it's just a general look. I like that it has, like, you can pull the chain out like that. And then you can like hook it to a tree, and then whatever, because that was actually used with Nedry. We're stealing the put that right into the mic. Anyway, so that's kind of a cool thing. And again, this is that iconic scene where, and you won't see all of it, but like the Brachiosaurus is there, and they're looking at it. And there's well songs, and it was just that was for me the moment that like start the movie, right? This is actually Jeep number 18, JP18. Again, the island had multiple vehicles. The other one is number 12, which is right here, which is own set like that. This one comes off, so it doesn't have the bar in the back that this one that does, but instead it has where this attaches. But this is the one Nedry had, where the Dilophosaurus, aka the Spitter in the movie, attacked him that way. So spoiler alert if you haven't seen Jurassic Park yet. But if you haven't seen Jurassic Park, what are you even doing here? Stop the video, go back, watch Jurassic Park, then come back to the video at this exact second point. That being said, let's see. Ooh, let's get that there. And I wanted to show I'll just put you down here. And I just wanted to show also the well, not yet. So let's look at the actual figure here. So first and foremost, it comes with a Dimorphodon, which is a early pterosaur, and of course the Jeep itself and the spring-loaded net, which, if you don't know, was not in the movie. So let's see, with the official scissors of Jurassic James. Now let's see here. I will first, being me, cut out the pterosaur because it's a prehistoric thing. I don't want to cut it though. Are these scissors not designed for hard plastic? Are they only designed for paper? So this is not my first Dimorphodon. I have several of them actually. I should do a video on one at some point. But they're an early group of pterosaurs, and like I said, it's really interesting is that they have these really, trying to open a jaw here. They have these really big boxy kind of heads, but compared to most pterosaurs, they're more like bird-like. I like the fact that the hand, there's the 3 digits, right, right there, and then this is the 4th, like the ring finger, the 4th digit. There's a long tail, and in general with pterosaurs, the earliest ones are like the planes, the Red Baron. They have like 2 wings and a long tail, and then they have stealth bombers. Well, the earlier pterosaurs had these tails and these large keel, this bone. Think about Thanksgiving turkey, that big bone right there, where muscles attached. They're flapping around and changing direction. Whereas with the like the Quetzal koalas, those guys have we assume have really small tail or no tail. Well, they have a tail, but it's short, and it's more like they're gliding more. Anyway, these were really interesting in the movie, though. They're really kind of cool, and in the Jurassic World Cape Cretaceous series. So next we have, I'll get the Jeep out. Well, let's see. Right, their Jeeps attached on the bottom. This is gonna be fun. That's why we do unboxings, right? To watch someone struggle to open a box. Let's see. I just open the bottom and you twist these. Whoop. This way? That way? I don't remember. Oh, it tells you this way, yeah. You mean read the directions? What? That's right. Turn it and you pull it out that way. Which then frees up this, which frees up these little things here. And finally, I'll pull the net off, right? Oh, this is really packed well. Like a grown man trying to open a box, you know. Ah, there we go. Not the best way, probably, but time of the efforts. And we will put this away. Bye-bye. And then we will, oh wait, not yet. We have something else on here. Piece of plastic over this part here. So, official scissors. Do your thing. And for safety reasons, we always reseat our scissors. Now, let's see. Looking at the Jeep itself, doors do not open. Let's see. So, it's essentially it's number 18. So, if you're wondering, it's the exact same Jeep that the this one here that they were in the original movie. And if you remember in the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the boys they like hot wired basically a Jeep, and I think it was this. If I remember correctly, it was this one. But the main thing is it's supposed to do this. So you put like that. So if you're wondering the mechanic here, there's this little springy rubber band there, and you just push it down like that. And the idea is, you know, the pterosaurs have to be captured to be brought somewhere safe because of movie reasons, and you're gonna hit this guy's gonna be flying around. And you're gonna do this. It's gonna catch it. I'm not gonna get it right. Oh, I caught it. Look at that. So, so basically, this is a Jeep, and it's really cool. What I like about it most, I mean, obviously, it has the Jurassic Park logo, which my own logo is very similar, but not the same. Copyrighted. We have the, let's see, yeah, like the license plate right here. So I mean, it looks like a Jeep Wrangler. I mean, it really has all the parts and stuff. But again, this is something that, and I think by comparison, in the original movie, they have this is a Jeep they use, and what they did in the '90s, kids, was that this one. What I like about the newer ones is that they're actually like, well, except for the modification here, they're actually like what they are. You know, like it's a Jeep with 4 seats. You know, what they did in the original, the focus of the toy line in the '90s was to make it like you're capturing dinosaurs, you know. So this is, the Jeep had this little arm here that would hook the dinosaur's neck. You can do that. Where is it? Yeah. So you take this part and you have a little loop here, and that's how you use it. This would be almost near impossible to grab it while it's flying, but like you do that and you grab it and hold it in place and all that. It also has this gimmick where the chair comes out, which we saw in the Jurassic Park Lost World Jurassic Park movie, where Cedar shoots the Parasaurolophus with the dart. So we kind of see the foresight of that here. And of course there's a gun. So the idea they're capturing it. But if you remember correctly, in the real movie, they didn't have the arm here, and it was Muldoon and Sattler here, and Malcolm had a stint on his broken leg. And if you remember correctly, those of you who saw the first movie, the Tyrannosaurus, this is the original Rexy here, and that's how she roared. It would chase like that. That was the idea. And what this one had is that, if I may, there's a scene where they're driving and there's a log in the way, and then it breaks the windshield off. So it does that, but the irony, because they all have to duck and then it breaks the windshield off, but then they have this here, so the toy was not quite, But the point of that, again, if you don't remember, was to have the gun, the spring-loaded gun here, which, for hunting dinosaurs. But anyway, that's all beside several points. Let's put her back down because she's the queen. And here, so anyway, looking at this one, this is again most likely based on that particular one. What I like here is that it has the stickers on for the rearview mirror. Oh, sorry, not rearview mirror. What do you call it? Tail lights. Sorry, and the headlights. So I personally am extremely lazy, and when you get like the Transformers, the giant Titans, the Metroplex, and um, they come with like 1,000 stickers, and they're like tiny stickers. It's really annoying to me. But for this one, they're already on there, so it's like, yay. Of course, some may be kind of crooked, but whatever. But again, I like it all. I mean, in general, there is a lot going on here. There's, the little standard shift inside the vehicle. The seats are there. What's weird is that this one does not have unless mine was missing or damaged part, it does have a steering wheel. So that's weird. There's no steering wheel in there. But all the other ones do. So that's really weird. Anyway, so that being said, this is a little review of this figure. Like I said, it rolls around. It's nice, compact, really cool. I do. If you ever wonder, I have a fifth grand plan, for my collection, and having these kind of Jeeps will be a part of it. So stay tuned. We'll see that. But that being said, I really appreciate you tuning in. I just wanted to show off this and open it up and show you how it works. And if you get it, I mean, I would get it again. I feel like I've had toys where I bought them, and after I bought them, I kind of regretted buying them. So this is one I won't regret. I mean, I personally am not super fond of the spring-loaded things. I don't, but again, I understand why, because kids and stuff. But it turns out these toys are made for children the whole time. So that being said, I'll see you guys later, and I'll have some other video at some point. I do have the Explorer, this guy here. But I want to open this one with my old Explorer and my old Tim figure, and the old, comparison like that. But that being said, I'm going to do it maybe a couple weeks, 3 weeks maybe. I don't know yet. See you later. Thank you for tuning in.